So when we say healthy pyramid, we're going to explain it to you right now. This is what you want to incorporate. So what's the number one thing that we need to incorporate, the healthy thing, into our diets?
I would say water, clean water. Everyone needs water. Your body needs water.
At least 64 ounces in a given day.
And if you don't, you got to break up the water, right? So for me, I carry around a big thermos of water. I give him one, and my girls each get one, and they just sip on it throughout the day. If you don't like the taste of water, you can train yourself to like the taste of water, right? Replace it with the drinks you normally drink, but you can add a lemon to it. You can add a cucumber to it. You can add strawberries to it if you need that flavor. But I think after a while, you will get used to drinking water.
Yeah, and if you find yourself thinking water tastes nasty or has no flavor or it's disgusting, it's because your body is craving something that it really doesn't desire, like a chemical dependency. And I do believe like sugar, like sodas, all that kind of stuff, man, that's like the number one legalized drug that people are addicted to.
Yeah.
And that's probably what your body is calling for. So it's about incorporating more and more water, slowly but surely, drink more than that than anything else. And then you'll realize, hey, I just want to drink water only.
Yeah, you'll become addicted to it, to clean water, plain water, because that's all we drink.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. The next thing you want to eat in terms of our pyramid are what?
Legumes, whole grains, potatoes, my favorite.
Oh, so good. Oh,
Root vegetables, squash, corn.
yeah. You know, when you say those, I hear, oh my gosh, there's so much carbs in that. And carbs are what actually gains weight.
You're talking about the bad carbs.
It's true.
The donuts, the pizza,
Yeah.
the muffin, those type of carbs. Yes, you will gain weight eating those things.
Because when you think about like the squash, the fibrous carbs, the squash,
Right.
the potatoes. I mean, think about a potato, how big a potato is. It's so difficult to eat a whole potato with some vegetables on top of it
Yes.
and gorge on them. And that's
Yes.
probably like 300 calories and all from the fiber.
Yes, and it's very filling. I mean, one time I've made stuffed sweet potatoes one time, and I think I only ate half of it, and you ate one, and you're like, wow, this is filling.
Yeah. Number 3 is what?
Vegetables, cooked or raw. So you're talking about your green leafy greens, right? Your broccolis, your cauliflower, the yellow squash and the green squash, peppers, all those things, mushrooms, all that stuff falls in there.
All good stuff. So you can basically eat as much as you want of that, from the beans, the legumes, to the veggies, the raw,
Yes.
the cooked, everything.
Yes, and you can throw some of these things in your salad and make a salad with it alongside with your cooked vegetables. And it's all in how you prepare things. So for instance, you want to have a salad, you want to throw some greens in there, some baby leaf lettuce, but you can throw some greens in there, and you can finely chop up a couple pieces of broccoli heads and some bok choy to finally chop it up, and then to add some sweetness, you can throw some organic dried cranberries in there
Or raisins.
or raisins.
Yeah.
And some chickpeas, some roasted chickpeas,
That's delicious too.
and you have a phenomenal salad right there that I believe children would eat, because my children eat it. Our children eat it. And then alongside that, you can have your cooked broccoli, the rest of the broccoli head. You can cook that, and whatever else you have on your plate, that's a nice way to get your cooked and raw vegetables in one meal sitting.
That's great advice. The only thing I would suggest also is that you do not eat the store-bought dressing.
No,
Look up recipes, make your own.
they're so easy.
So fattening. One of my employees got a salad and they were so proud. They looked, Dr. Haynes, I got a salad here. I said, let's see a dressing. She put 2 things of dressing on it. It was like 300 calories each of avocado ranch dressing.
Oh my gosh.
So, but at least I'm eating a salad. No, you just ruined the salad.
She put way too much fat on there, number one, and it's processed
Sugars, salts.
and probably the bad oils.
Yep.
But there's so many dressings out there you can make. You don't even need equipment. You can just throw everything into a jar and shake it up. There's so many dressings out there.
Definitely. So that's great advice. And the last thing that we should eat in our pyramid are what?
Fruit.
Yeah.
People are scared of fruit because we've been trained to think, oh, fruit has so much sugar in it. And it's like, well, it also has fiber. They're not telling you that part. So if you drink fruit juice, from a can or from a bottle, yes, that's a lot of sugar.
That's sugar.
But if you eat a pear, if you eat an apple, if you eat a kiwi, you're not going to get that same sugar rush.
That's 100% true. But those are things you can eat, incorporate into your meals right now. And then eventually, slowly but surely, you can begin to eliminate all of the other things that could be causing inflammation, like dairy, the oils, the treats, the donuts we talked about. That just takes work. So, and that's why it's always like I worked when I made this transformation. I got myself a health coach. You did too, right? And then we found our way of doing the same thing. Now, so when you think about this pyramid, you got to remember that dieting isn't just about the food, right? It's also about the mindset, your overall emotions, and really your overall well-being. So if you're struggling with dieting or just looking for a healthier approach to food, remember this. I mean, as you said, nutritional balance is the key.
It is. And when you start eating a balanced meal, your mindsets will start to change and go in the right direction. You'll see.
Yeah, completely.